want to do a index match problem here and do it for the periodic table. I'll show you in a minute. But to review here, I want to show you autofill. What equals here? CHAR. I have a cold, so I'm making this kind of a bigger font so you don't have to get too close. CHAR and also kind of demented or something. 77 years old. What do I want here? Characters. 64 plus 1 to get 65, and that'd be A. See, if I put 65, just put 65, and then we get A. That's the ASCII code, but I'm going to put 64 plus A4. There's the A, there's the 4, A and 4 meet at 1. It's going to add 1 plus A4. Like seeing it plus 1. There's the A. Now when I autofill down, what's it going to do? Well, we know that up here it was taught to take 64. That'll keep happening, but then add what's over here, right here, A4. So this one is going to do the 64. That's not going to change. It's going to add what's over here, the 2. So I'll go to 64 plus A 6. Okay, so let's go here, autofill there, all the way down to here. And there, sure enough, there's a A6 or 2. 64 plus 2 is 66, which is letter B. And this one, A8, or adding 3 on, that's going to be 67. That's, what did I do? I don't know, nothing. Let's just back it up here. All right, and then here, A10, that 4 right there. Because if you just put in here 64 plus 4, you're going to have 68. Put that in. Yeah, you can do it that way too. But anyway, okay, so there's that. Back that thing up. Yeah. All right, now, what if I want to draw this across over here? Or actually, I want to refer to these up here, though, when I draw it across. So we want to see down. We saw down. Let's see what happens when we go across. I can draw across right there. You can see that didn't help a lot because it went 64 plus cell B4. There was nothing there. So, but what it's trying to do is just, same thing we did here for this one. It tried to go 64 plus the 1. Well, now going over here, it's trying to go back to 64 plus this cell, which is nothing there. And then this one, 64 plus C4. There's an A there. Can't add A to a number. So that's what's going on there. So anyway, I want to just get rid of that whole thing right there. Whole thing somehow. Okay, so we'll just get that out of here. Equals 64 plus, this time we'll do C2 up there, plus C2. And that should come up 64 plus 1A. Now, when I draw this across, doing the same thing, this just like this did, 64 plus that one above it there. This is going to be 64 plus the 2 up here that's above. And then out here, 64 plus that up 2 up there. Now, what if I was to do this? And this time, I'm going to put up I'm going to make it stay with the C. So I'm going to put in a dollar sign right there. Dollar sign. Now it's just going to put A's across there. Why? Because it keeps holding on to that C right there. Keeps holding on to the C2. C2. keeps holding on C2. And similarly, if I go down this way, but first of all, I could change the formula, plus the A1, plus A1, A1, and let's see what happened there. A4, what is A4? A4. Okay, so that's A. We got a dollar sign in front of the A, so it's going to keep holding the A. Put a dollar sign in front of the 4 this time. Yeah, dollar sign right there. Now watch what happens when we draw it down. It's going to be a bunch of A's. Again, yeah. Because down here, it didn't add the 4 on. It's still adding the A4 right up here. This one, A4. Because I got dollar sign in front of the A in front of the 4. All right, too much time on that. Let's go to the next page here. Okay, so here's this. We can put in a 7 there. Change where that, it's got C on now, right there. Instead of group 12, let's go group 11, I guess. Group 11. And what's in RG, so 11, RG right there, and this, and the 7, the RG. Okay, so we want to do something like that today. Go here. All right, so there's the idea. We're going to be working on that. Let's see, formula. Oh, you can look at this for the formula. Lines all over the place, but I'll let you try to match them up the best you can. It might help. Maybe help somebody. So you can pause it there and look at that. There. And do some space. You can read that. I'm not an expert. Here's some people that are pretty good. Mr. Excel, Kevin Stratford, Leela Garani, I guess you say her name. I learned a lot of what I do from YouTube. Okay, let's do this. Equals index. Now for index, I want to use this array right there, right after index. See how I put the C3 to AL12? There's C3 all the way down here to this AL12. After I put that, I want to go match. For this cell right here, which is Q21, I want to match this right here, B4. B4. I want to match B4. And where am I going to find B4? I'm going to find it right up here. That match, not B4. Did I say B4? I wanted B18, sorry. 18. 2, that's where I'm going to find, hold up. Now I wanted B4, which is B21. And cell B21, comma. Where am I going to find that for? I'm going to find it up here from B3 to B12. B3, B12. Comma 0, what an exact match. Comma, match. And now up here we're using, remember this Q. So we want A and 8. Well, that's in, we're going to look for it. Let me just put in A and 8 first. So A and 8, which we're going to search for. And where are we going to search for it? And I don't want A and 8. I wish I could stop making mistakes. I want their Q17. Q17. Going over here. Where am I going to look for Q17, which is A and 8? I'll look for it in between C3 to AL2. There. Comma 0. And it's 26. There's the 26. Of course, now we can't really do this. and we can't draw it over because I got to put those dollar signs in. So back it up. All right, so right here. Hope that didn't make you sick. Just listening to me makes me sick. All right, so we got to put in dollar sign here. We can't have that array changing. So dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. We can't have that array changing. This B12 when we B21 when we draw it down, we want to keep the B. When we go across, yeah, we want to keep, yeah. Hold up. We want to keep the B. As we go down, we want to update from 21, 22, so on. This array where we look it up, that's got to stay solid. We can't have it jumping around to a different array. So we got to keep that B3, B12. I've got it over time already. This one, the Q, we want it to update as we draw across for the letters, but for the 17, we want it to stay the same. Want to keep that array. I think I'm going to have it right, but I'm trying to hurry so fast. Let me just try it. I draw across here. There's that KR up there. We draw it up. There's that HE. Come down. I see the OG. Bring it all the way across here. There it is. Yep. Got everything there. Let's go to this last page. Suppose you want to find a value in there. Suppose you want to find 17. If there's not more than one 17, and there might be, it should be at K8. K8. I don't see K. Yeah, K8. 17. There it is. Here's the formula for it right there. This 94 on this one down here. 94 is going to be in G25. So go to G down to 25. There it is, 94. So you can look at that. Hope this helped a little bit, but at least it helped me. Thank you, and have a good day.